Hey, so while you watch this holiday themed embroidery, I figured I'd flip the season and talk about what I did this summer. My best friend and I went to Niagara Falls this summer. We drove all the way out there. It's like 13 hours out there. It's ridiculous. But we got there and we didn't realize this, but we got the Hyatt, the hotel that is in downtown of every city, and this one was in downtown Buffalo, and there was no parking, and it was awful. But this is this beautiful tall building. We're on like the 16th floor or something ridiculous like that. And oh my god, the view's incredible. There's the pool that's in an atrium, so it's like glass on the whole top of it. And you just see the entire city. It was incredible. And so we're in this hotel for like 4 days, just just having fun, just exploring. And we find out that apparently no one ever takes the stairs because we get into the staircase and it is the most run down thing. Like, this is a really nice hotel. Like, this, I don't know how we got to stay here, but it was an extremely nice hotel. But this staircase, these stairs, just completely unfinished, like drywall exposed, like markings on how to construct it. And you can go all the way up to the top and you can go all the way up to like maintenance below in the stairs. Like, there's no limits to where these stairs go. And it was ridiculous. And we're walking through these stairs and we realize there's like missing floors and things like that, and there's like extra floors that shouldn't be there. It was buck wild. So yeah, the hotel was cool, but then we get to Niagara, and it's like, we're from Central Illinois. There's no water. There's no big lakes. Um, we get to Niagara, and there's this huge walk up until you get to the actual big falls. Like, you walk down all this path where you can see like little falls, and like, cause it's a big river, or I don't know what it is. I think it's a river. But so you walk down this path, you see these little falls. These little falls are bigger than anything I've ever seen where I'm from. So it's just wild. The entire walk up is just wild. And so we get to the falls, and it was incredible. It's like constantly raining at the top of the falls. It's just wet. It's just misty. Um, you could see like the Canadian side, because we went from the American side, but you can see the Canadian side, and you're like, oh wow, that's like an entire different country. It was ridiculous. And there's so many like locals. They're like, oh, so it's your first time visiting the falls, and it's just it was just such a casual thing for them, but it's so wild for me. And it was, I don't know, it was crazy. And there was people from all over the world. It was like, I don't know, it was such an experience, because you see all these people that are like coming here for this wonder, this natural wonder or whatever. And the people that are here are just like, oh yeah, the big waterfall. I just don't get it, but it was crazy. It was awesome. And so one of the days we were in Buffalo, but we didn't go to Niagara because we were just in Buffalo for such a long time. We met up with one of my internet friends that I've had for like 7 years. So that was really cool, because it's, you have internet friends and you're like, yeah, they exist or whatever. But then you meet them and it's like, oh, okay, they exist. And they're from Buffalo, so they like toured us around, took us to all kinds of cool stuff. Uh, it was just crazy. And before we met up with them, we walked 20 minutes in the rain to a vegan donut shop on the other side of town. We walked through downtown Buffalo while it was pouring rain. It was just like, the weather there's the same as it is here. It's crazy. You just never know. Because then after that, it just stopped raining completely for the whole day. But it was pouring that morning when we went. Um, it was just crazy. The whole experience was just wild. The drive out there was wild. I can't find the list, but we had a list of all the license plates we saw on the way out, like all the states and Canadian provinces, and we had at least 40 different states. Like we saw fucking Hawaii plates or something. It was crazy. There was no reason we should have been seeing all these plates. I guess it was like 4th of July, so people were traveling anyway. But that's the time that we got off work so that we could travel. It was crazy. The whole experience was wild.